Thank you, Minister. As a token of gratitude, I now request our Chairman and Managing Director to hand over memento to our Honourable Union Minister.
blades up to 5.1 meter width. The machine has the capability to cut various grades of steel and aluminium with a cutting capacity ranging from thickness 3 millimeter to 60 millimeter using plasma and up to 300 millimeter with oxy-fuel. It is also equipped with Industry 4.0 and IoT-enabled features offering real-time monitoring. The machine aligns with the nation's vision of Amannirbharta, reinforcing CSL's commitment in contributing to India's self-reliance in technology. Shri is commissioning the machine. May I request all dignitaries to the Puja area. The puja ceremony will include prayers with the application of kumkum, followed by garlanding of the machine and traditional breaking of coconut, which symbolizes an offering to Lord Vignesh for the removal of all obstacles and hurdles. It is a culture and tradition in India that we begin all auspicious events by lighting the lamp, which symbolizes removal of dust, welcoming all prosperity and brightness. Coconut breaking is also a part of the program, which symbolizes the offering to Lord Vignesh for removing all obstacles and hurdles to seek blessings for all goodness and prosperity. The commissioning of broth machine is completed. We now proceed to the seal cutting ceremony of the Green Tech projects BY168 and BY169 under Green Tech Transition Program. India's maritime sector is gradually shifting towards cleaner energy, aligning with the nation's Panchamrit strategy to achieve net zero emissions by 2070. The Green Tech Transition Program is a key initiative in India's maritime sector focused on replacing diesel-powered harbour tugs with sustainable, emission-free green alternatives. In this regard, Cochin Shipyard has taken a proactive step which aligns with the nation's vision for India's maritime sector by initiating the construction of green tugs. CSL has collaborated with Mrs. Robert Allen, a leading green tug designer, for an exclusive design for Cochin Shipyard. The coconut breaking ceremony of BY 168 is over. May I now invite our Honourable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, to do the honour of steel cutting the vessel BY 168 by switching on the machine. The steel cutting of BY 168 is completed. May I now request our Honourable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, to do the honour of steel cutting the vessel BY 169 by switching on the machine. The steel cutting of BY 169 is completed. Thank you, sir. To honor today's celebration, may I now request the dignitaries to gather for a photograph. As we conclude today's event, I would like to thank the Honourable Minister of Port Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, our Chairman and Managing Director, Shri Madhu S. Nair, Directors, all dignitaries, guests, and the entire CSL family who have graced the occasion with their presence. Thank you. We now request the Honourable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, along with our C&MD directors and distinguished guests to proceed to the building dock.
A very good evening to one and all present here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, and other dignitaries will soon arrive at this venue. Humbly request all our dear guests and colleagues present here to be kindly seated in the allocated seating area. In the interest of smooth conduct of the event, we would request you to keep your mobile phone on silent mode. Thank you. Bringing nature to the heart of CSL. Ladies and gentlemen, Honourable Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal has arrived at our aesthetic Green Co garden, taking a brief walk alongside the serene green landscape curated by Cochin Shipyard as a green investment to the Mother Earth. This revamped garden is an earnest Green Co initiative of CSL towards building a healthier environment. The aesthetically designed water ponds help our feathered friends, providing them with the simple gift of water. May I request Chairman, Directors and Dignitaries to join with the Honourable Union Minister for a quick photograph session at our Green Co garden. Honourable Union Minister will now be proceeding to our iconic installation, Terra Maris, the energy centre of CSL. The Honourable Union Minister unveils a visionary concept that harmoniously blends industry with the serene beauty of nature, reimagining our industrial spaces not merely as centres of production but as symbols of sustainability and innovation. Strategically located in the heart of this yard, this space shall at all times remain a sustainable source of power and energy.
Gentlemen, the Honourable Minister has now arrived and we are now commencing with the official function. May I now invite the Honourable Union Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, Shri Madhu S. Nair, C&MD CSL, Shri Bijoy Bhaskar, Director Technical, Shri Jose Vijay, Director Finance, and Shri Srijit Kane, Director Operations, to join us here on the dais. warm good evening to one and all present here. We gather here today to witness the symphony of industry, art and learning, a day of dedication, inspiration and recognition. We are honored to have with us Honourable Union Minister who has graciously agreed to dedicate this iconic sculpture to the maritime fraternity. Following the dedication, CSL will be recognizing the spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation by presenting funding checks for select group of promising startups in furtherance to the USHAS program. We will also have the privilege of recognizing the outstanding achievements of the participants in various skill development programs conducted in alignment with the Maritime India Vision 2030 and Maritime Amritkal Vision 2047. I now invite Kumari Aparna Mohan and Kumari Vaishnavi to lead us in a moment of prayer. Kindly rise.
सर्वजीवित सारमय सत्यमय सर्वचैतन्य निर्मल रूपमय सर्वमंगल कारणमायेळुम सर्वमोहन स्नेहमे कैतोळाम सर्वजीवित सारमय सत्यमय जाति भेदमो ഞങ്ങൾ നല്ലവരായി പുലരുവാൻ ഞങ്ങളേവർക്കും ആനന്ദമേകുവാൻ ഞങ്ങൾ ഉത്തമ വ്യക്തികളാകുവാൻ ഞങ്ങളിൽ അറിവേകുക നീ വിഭോ സർവജീവിത സാരമായി സത്യമായി.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. I now invite our beloved Chairman and Managing Director, Shri Madhu S. Nair, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening. Namaste. A very warm welcome to one and all present here. Today is a very special day for CSL. We have our beloved Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways amidst us. We have gathered here when the entire maritime sector in the country is undergoing some very exciting changes. Let me just paint a picture of what is happening. The entire maritime sector, ports, inland waterways, and shipping, is undergoing a rapid transformation driven by two large programs, the Maritime India Vision 2030 and the Maritime Amritkal Vision 2047. We have seen in February when the Honourable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman reeled out the budget 2025. This has been a historic budget for the maritime sector. A 25,000 crore corpus maritime development fund, a renewed shipbuilding financial assistance policy, infrastructure status for large ships, shipbuilding and ship repair clusters across the country, basic customs duty exemptions. These have been a few of the transformational matters that has been addressed. Green shipping, Harit Nauka, training, digital efforts across ports and all institutions and all systems of the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways. Old and outdated laws have been replaced with new laws aimed at transforming the sector, bringing efficiency and bringing India to the center stage of world shipping. It's very gratifying to note that global shipping and shipbuilding majors have shown keen interest in India. And if you have seen the press and the reports that's coming out over the past few months, you can see that some of the global majors are frequenting India. It is very, very evident that we have never seen anything like this in our history. When I mention our history, it's not just the recent past, but the entire history of Indian maritime space. We have never seen anything like this. The entire workforce, the entire people who are connected with the industry here, I feel we are truly privileged and blessed to be part of this great transformation. These efforts have been led by the Honourable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal. He has led from the front with warmth and persuasion, guiding us and reminding us of our duty towards transforming the maritime sector in the country. He has continuously upheld and reminded us about the vision of our Honourable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, that what India needs is not incremental growth, but rapid transformation. He has tried tirelessly to instill the concepts of scale and speed in our efforts, which our Honourable Prime Minister has envisioned. On behalf of the entire CSL family, the complete CSL family, and we always take pride in the CSL magic. We consider ourselves as one single family, right from the C&MD to the lowest strata of our employees, our trainees, our contractors, our contract workmen, on-contract workmen, the entire stakeholders connected with us. We have always considered as one single family. On behalf of this large CSL family, it's my proud privilege to welcome Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, the most respected Minister for Port, Shipping and Waterways, to Cochin Shipyard Limited. Warm welcome, sir. I said this is a family, and within the family it's my duty to welcome a few guests. It's like in a house, you have guests coming from the larger family. I take this opportunity to welcome Srimati Malini Shankar, ex-IAS DG Shipping, currently leading the efforts of the Indian Maritime University as its Vice Chancellor to Cochin Shipyard Limited. Shri Kashi Vishwanathan, Chairman, Cochin Port Authority, friend, supporter, well-wisher of Cochin Shipyard. Welcome to Cochin Shipyard. Shri Sunil Mugundan, Managing Director, India Ports Global Limited. Thanks for coming. Mrs. Divya S. Iyer, our own Kerala IAS officer leading efforts at the Vizhinjam International Seaports Limited. Commodore Parthiban, WPS Kochi, leads the efforts of the Indian Navy at Cochin Shipyard Limited. Suraj Krishna, Senior Joint Director, unfortunately he has not been able to come right now. Mr. Senthil Kumar, Principal Officer, MMD Kochi, and other senior officials from the DG Shipping. It's my privilege and duty to welcome the great artist, P.V. Ramachandran, popularly called Maraprabhu Ramachandran, to our midst. It's a Indian tradition of honoring geniuses in fields other than where we come from. And he has created this great source of energy for Cochin Shipyard Limited. Professors from IIT Madras, senior officials from Maersk, Bernard Schulte Management, ASAP, Additional Skill Acquisition Program, Kerala. Welcome to senior officials from the Dredging Corporation of India, representatives of various classification societies, officials from our partners, Messrs. IHC Holland. Welcome to the representatives from the 3 startups who would be awarded the USHS Maritime Startup Funding. I should not be welcoming my family, but again, it's a privilege, and let me use that privilege. Welcome to the entire family. This CSL family, without this family, there is no Cochin Shipyard Limited. I just want to touch upon what CSL and Cochin Shipyard Limited has done and how we have been part of this transformation and what we are trying to do here. For CSL today, we have come a long way. 7 units across India. Today, 74 ships of various types are being built across 14 projects. Ship repair, our key vertical, has crossed all-time highs and are looking at historical high turnovers. We have aligned ourselves with the national priorities, national policies. We have completed more than 3,500 crores of capex investments. And this we need to recall when Cochin Shipyard's total net worth was less than 2,000 crores. We showed the audacity and the courage and conviction to invest more than 3,500 crores, and that is completed. And this is for the country. Whatever Cochin Shipyard is doing is actually for the country. This is nation building at its best. We have had our challenges, but now our ISRF and new dry dock, which was graciously inaugurated by Honourable Prime Minister in January 2023, has been operationalized. We are now planning further ship repair clusters expansion at Kochi and in Vadinar in Gujarat with the support and I should say all-round blessings, advice and goodwill of our ministry. We are planning to significantly change the shipbuilding landscape by partnering with globally leading shipbuilding groups. In close contact, we remain with our global shipping companies. I want to assure on behalf of the Honourable Minister that we will continue to invest in people. We will invest in training. And I want, in front of the Honourable Minister, I want to assure the trade unions, my employees, ഷിപ്പ്യാർഡിലെ എല്ലാ തൊഴിലാളികൾക്കും എല്ലാവിധ നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാ ആസ്പിറേഷൻസിനും for all matters, this company will walk along with you. All matters, when I mention all matters, I know that things like the CDP, which is very close to your heart, I am assuring you that these will be addressed. Today, our Honourable Minister has inaugurated the Green Tug Transition Program, the first 2 tugs under this scheme. This is game changer. The world is looking at India. The world is looking at India for this green transition. We will start off with a minimum of 16 tugs in the country. I'm not saying Cochin Shipyard will build all these tugs, but we will be in the forefront. And it's a commitment which we had given to our ministry that we are now, even without waiting for the contracts to come in, we have started construction of 2 vessels. The board has actually approved and we are moving forward with this. And I thank the Honourable Minister for doing the honours for cutting steel for 2 60-ton bollard-pulled green tugs in this country. The Honourable Minister, the Ministry of Shipping, has been very, very kind and supported us, and that is why we are building the largest dredger for our clients, Dredging Corporation of India, 12,000 cubic meter dredger. We have had our challenges. I will never say that everything has been easy. There have been difficulties. That difficulties may continue to happen, but all I can assure you, and this assurance is again to the Honourable Minister on behalf of the entire workforce of Cochin Shipyard Limited, that we will try our best. We may fail, we may slip, but we will try our best. Maritime startups, again, we thought it's very important that we actually support the youngsters, the startups in this country. And then we thought it's maritime startups. And it's not just about shipbuilding or ship repair. This could be anything connected with, let me use the word, anything connected with the oceans. And today, we are actually running our maritime startup program. It's called USHAS. And we have teamed up with 2 very respected and reputed organizations, the Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode through the Live Accelerator and the IIT Madras. And through the IIM Kozhikode, we had awarded funding. Today, the first 3 fundings from the IIT Madras stable is being awarded here, and I'm extremely happy that the Honourable Minister has consented to give away the initial checks. Maritime training, and I know for sure that the Honourable Minister is extremely passionate about this subject, because India, young country, we need jobs, we need our people to go across the high seas, bring in global laurels into India. Training becomes extremely important, especially when the maritime industry is going through a technology transformation. We have been at the forefront of maritime training through our Marine Engineering Training Institute, and on given day, we have more than 1,500 people undergoing various stages of training in Cochin Shipyard Limited. But today, what we are doing is like 3 institutions, all global institutions. One is Maersk, one of the largest shipping companies in the world, with whom Cochin Shipyard has signed an MOU. Our welders who have been trained in Cochin Shipyard Limited are being recruited by Maersk for their global operations. We are teaming up with Bernard Schulte Management, BSM, and today we are awarding certificate to Bernard Schulte personnel. For the Kerala government, along with the Kerala government, we have produced this novel scheme called Kerala government has a scheme called the ASAP, the Additional Skill Acquisition Program, and we have joined together and created potential for youngsters, extremely 18 to 22-year-old youngsters, and a few of the youngsters are getting awarded with the certificates today. Before concluding, I want to assure the Honourable Minister that CSL will always work as a team, and that team CSL will have national priorities foremost. As I said, we may make mistakes and could slip at times, but that is because we are willing to accept challenges and we are willing to question the status quo for ourselves and for the country. I again assure the Honourable Minister that CSL will continue to be aggressive and professional in our approach. We'll be honest in our thoughts. We will rule ourselves with integrity. Integrity will be at forefront of whatever we do. We will be caring for our people and for the society at large. Thank you for coming, and once again, warmly welcoming the Honourable Shri Sarbananda Sonowal to our midst. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We now proceed to witness the pivotal moment in the journey of Cochin Shipyard Limited, dedication of Terra Maris to the maritime fraternity. To mark the milestone of 50 years of Cochin Shipyard Limited, we resolved to create a truly exceptional and iconic monument that transcends the boundaries of ordinary structures, paving a tribute to the indomitable spirit of the maritime fraternity. A beacon that speaks volumes about resilience, hardship, and triumphant journey of seafarers, sailors, shipbuilders, and every individual whose unwavering efforts have sculpted the maritime industry into what it is today. And so, the iconic structure, Terra Maris, having its name rooted in ancient Greek language, took shape. This magnificent creation was digitally unveiled by the Honourable Union Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, at the Golden Jubilee celebration of CSL held on 30th of April 2022. Designed and curated under the visionary guidance of the eminent sculptor and monument artist Sri Maraprabhu Ramachandran, the sculpture has dimension adhering to golden ratio vetted by Dr. Sunny Kuriakose. A first of its kind, Terra Maris has secured place in Asian Book of Records and India Book of Records as the world's tallest engineering structure. Let us now watch a brief video narrating the story of Terra Maris.
To mark its Golden Jubilee, Cochin Shipyard unveiled the Terra Maris sculpture. The digital unveiling of the Terra Maris sculpture was conducted by Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, Honourable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. The unique design done by the world-renowned monument artist Maraprabhu Ramachandran. The Terra Maris oval base represents the link between earth and sky, while a wild bush signifies ancient maritime heritage. The sculpture is crowned with a 1.5-foot sphere representing the center gravity of universe, topped by a 5-foot globe depicting 1/3 land and 2/3 ocean. The rising waves around the globe illustrate the ocean's challenges, and an anchored ship embodies human resilience. A flame atop the ship symbolizes humanity's quest for exploration. The Terra Maris sculpture was brought to life through a blend of traditional craftsmanship and modern artistry. Artisans from Kunchimangalam Vengala Paitrika Grama, known for their expertise in brass and bell metal crafts, meticulously shaped each component. The whole erecting of the structure was done by the engineers and other work experts from Cochin Shipyard. The Terra Maris sculpture's journey from design to installation exemplifies the spirit of innovation and collaboration that defines Cochin Shipyard. This marvelous sculpture has been entered into the Asian Book of Records as well as the Indian Book of Records for being the tallest engineering sculpture in the world. Terra Maris unites tradition and technology. It is a symbol of human ingenuity, resilience, and a big addition to the cultural asset of our nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, with immense pride, I request the Honourable Union Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, to dedicate Terra Maris and Green Eco Garden to the entire maritime fraternity by digitally unveiling the plug. May I also request Chairman and Directors of Cochin Shipyard Limited to join the Honourable Minister for this momentous occasion. This dedication is not just a ceremony, it's a testament to the enduring spirit of our maritime heritage, a symbol of our unwavering commitment to excellence and a beacon for generations to come. Thank you. We now proceed to honor the eminent monument artist behind this visionary structure who has engaged in the design and sculpting of Terra Maris, bringing to life which was once a thought. Hailing from Alva Desham, Sri P.V. Ramachandran, popularly known as Maraprabhu Ramachandran, coined after his eminent creation and world-known terracotta statue, Maraprabhu, located at the southern entrance of Sri Guruvayurappan Temple. With the support from artisan, Sri Ramachandran has been instrumental in conceptualizing this iconic structure for CSL. His eminence needs no mention. I now invite Sri P.V. Ramachandran onto the dais. In recognition of his contribution in bringing Terra Maris to life, I request our Honourable Union Minister to honor Sri Ramachandran with a ponada and memento as a token of gratitude. May I request Sri Ramachandran to kindly remain on stage? Request Sri Ramachandran to kindly remain on stage. On this occasion, we must take a moment to appreciate the magic hands of the artisans from Vengala Paitrika Gramam in Kunyimangalam, Kannur, district of Kerala, whose exceptional craftsmanship has contributed to the creation of this metal marvel. I request Honourable Union Minister to honour the artisans with a memento as a token of our appreciation and gratitude. Let us now invite the artisans onto the dais. Srimati Geeta Uttaman, wife of late Uttaman C.K. Sri Radha Krishnan V.V. Sri Nidhish VP. On this occasion, the artisans have made a humble request to allow them to present a Nilavilaka crafted at Vengala Paitruka Gramam to our Honourable Union Minister. We request Honourable Union Minister to grant us permission for the same. I request everyone to join together for a photograph with the Union Minister. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in alignment with the Startup India initiative envisioned by our Honourable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, CSL during its Golden Jubilee celebrations launched Usha's program under the aegis of our Honourable Union Minister Shri Sarbananda Sonowal. With an initial corpus of Rs 50 crore, the initiative aims at nurturing tech-driven startups tackling maritime requirements. Today, the Honourable Minister will hand over the checks to 3 startups selected by IIT Madras under the Usha's program. Let us now watch a brief video.
CSL Maritime Startup Program, USHAS, is driving innovation in the maritime sector, transforming the seas into hubs of progress. Launched during CSL's Golden Jubilee celebrations by Honourable Minister Shri Sarbananda Sonowal with an initial corpus of 50 crore rupees for nurturing tech-driven startups tackling maritime requirements. This vision aligns with Honourable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's Startup India initiative.
आने वाले दिनों में स्टार्टअप इंडिया और देश के भविष्य के लिए स्टैंड अप इंडिया.
Launched in 2015 to empower entrepreneurs, foster innovation, and position India as a global technology leader. USHA's fuels startups at every stage through tailored funding. To turn vision into reality, CSL partnered with 2 powerhouses, IIT Madras and IIMK Live, to act as implementation partners. Through IIMK Live, CSL has already funded 8 startups for 2.6 crore rupees. Today, the Honourable Minister will hand over the checks to 3 startups selected by IIT Madras under Usha's program. 1 crore rupees to Quintrans Hyperloop Private Limited for automated container handling, 1 crore rupees for Docker Vision Private Limited for real-time container tracking using computer vision, and 50 lakh rupees for Dring Health Private Limited for ship crew medical assistance. Through the USHAS program, CSL is driving a maritime revolution, fostering deep tech, AI-driven logistics, and sustainable innovation startups to propel technological self-reliance and job creation in the maritime sector.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed for the check handover. The first startup, Quintrans Hyperloop Private Limited, based in Pune, Maharashtra, founded by Sri Pranay Lunia and Aniruddha, have been recognized for the development in the field of automated container handling. I invite Sri Pranay to join on the dais. The initiative will now receive a pilot grant funding of Rs 1 crore from the Honourable Union Minister. I request the Minister to kindly hand over the check. I also request Sri Deepu Surendran, Chief General Manager, CSAS, and Sri D. Kumaran Raju and Sri Sriram V, Professors IIT Madras, to join on stage. The next startup to receive financial support under the USHAS program is Docker Vision Private Limited, and I request Sri Prajit Nair to step onto the stage. Jointly founded by Prajit Nair and Adida M, they are being awarded a pilot grant fund of Rs 1 crore for their development of real-time container tracking using computer vision. I request Shri Anil Joshi of Dr. Ring Health Private Limited onto the dais. Dr. Ring, jointly founded by Shri Anil Joshi and Parag Agarwal, will now receive a seed funding check of Rs 50 lakhs from the Honourable Minister for their development in the field of ship crew medical assistance. Thank you, sir. The Government of India's Maritime India Vision 2030 and Maritime Amrit Kal Vision 2047 together outline a holistic development and bold roadmap in ensuring India's significant presence in the global maritime sector, imbibing the emphasis placed by the Ministry of Shipping on upskilling the workforce in the maritime sector to meet the cutting-edge competition in global landscape. CSL has engaged into learning partnerships with one of the global leading shipping industry, Maersk Line. The program, structured with theoretical and practical learning at the live functional labs across CSL Yard, aims at a collaborative learning experience for employees at Maersk, duly recognized by the Director General of Shipping. Currently, CSL has curated a 5-day fitter enhancement training program and 5-day welders bridging training program for seafarers of Maersk, and almost 40 employees have successfully completed this training program. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now quickly watch a video on the program.
This MOU aims to strengthen collaboration between CSL and Maersk by exploring opportunities in ship repair, dry docking and vessel construction at CSL's yards in India. It also promotes knowledge exchange on global standards to build world-class capabilities in line with the Government of India's Maritime India Vision 2030 and Maritime Amrit Kal Vision 2047, which together envision India as a premier global maritime hub. Maersk wishes to contribute with the following: share expertise through FMT on global standards for container ship maintenance, repair, dry docking and construction, especially for dual-fuel propulsion systems. Explore ship repair, dry docking and new builds at CSL facilities. Conduct joint training programs for CSL employees on global best practices and sustainable shipbuilding technologies. Develop skill enhancement programs for Maersk seafarers at CSL, such as fitter enhancement and welder bridging programs. CSL wishes to contribute with the following: offer dry dock and afloat repair services for Maersk vessels, subject to suitability. Explore the possibility of constructing next-gen vessels for Maersk under mutually agreed contracts. Provide ongoing skill training to Maersk seafarers through METI, including tailor-made upskilling programs. Accordingly, CSL had developed 5 days fitter enhancement training program and 5 days welders bridging training program for seafarers of Maersk. So far, CSL has completed above upskilling training program for 4 batches of 40 seafarers of Maersk. Also, CSL has scheduled next batch of training. Minimum 1 training program per month from April 2025 to September 2025.
I now invite our Honourable Union Minister to hand over the certificate for the best participant, Shri Sharad Puvatikal of Maersk Fleet Management of India, who has successfully completed the 5-day training held at CSL Marine Engineering and Training Institute. I request Shri Sharad to come forward. Thank you, Sharad. CSL offers the state-of-the-art training and experiential learning with its live engineering labs functioning across the yard. Learning backed up with hands-on industrial experience in real time offers a wide canvas of exposures to the trainees. I request all on the dais to kindly be seated. As such, CSL has tied up with additional skill acquisition program and initiative of Kerala government for imparting multi-skill training to the fresh and young generation, which is launched by our Honourable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, during the Golden Jubilee celebration. The program also offers the trained freshers with 1-year employment contract at CSL, ensuring their future employability in maritime sector. Further, in alignment with the maritime vision of our ministry in imparting expert skill-based learning for senior professionals, CSL has tied up with Bernard Schulte, Ship Management India, for conducting niche skill development program for their seafarers, such as practical firefighting in conformation with the Code of Safety, using gases or other low flash ship fuels known as IGF course, and further other advanced courses. Let us now quickly tune in to an AV.
As per Government of India's skilling, reskilling and upskilling manpower and multi-skilling for the growing maritime industry, CSL and the Additional Skill Acquisition Program, ASAP Kerala, a Section 8 company under the Higher Education Department, Government of Kerala, have signed an MOU to provide multi-skill training in shipbuilding, ship repair and marine engineering for ITI certified youth. ASAP provides 2 months of theory training. CSL offers 3 months of practical training and 9 months of on-the-job training. CSL provides 1-year contract employment post-training. Joint certification is awarded by CSL and ASAP. CSL developed the Marine Structural Fitter Training Program, a multi-skilling initiative that began in February 2022. To date, 5 batches of about 190 candidates have completed the program, with 63 candidates currently undergoing training. In line with IMO Net Zero emission target by 2050 and Amrita Kal 2047 policy of Government of India, Cochin Shipyard Limited, CSL and Bernhard Schulte Ship Management India Private Limited have signed an MOU to conduct 1-day practical firefighting and IGF, basic and advanced, training courses for BSM seafarers. These DGS-approved courses are designed to meet the International Code of Safety for ships using gas or other low flashpoint fuels. CSL has successfully trained 54 seafarers across 4 batches under this program.
I now request the Honourable Minister to hand over the training certificates. Shri Praveen Das, ITI Fitter, for successful completion of his training as a part of CSL ASAP Skill Development Program. I request Shri Praveen to step onto the stage. Shri Alvin Burgess, Electrical Technical Officer, Bernard Schulte Ship Management Company, for successfully completing IGF Basic and Advanced Safety Certificate course. Thank you. May I now humbly invite our Honourable Union Minister to address the gathering.
Namaskar. Namaskaram. I'll try to make myself well accustomed with the local lingua franca. Allah welcome, Shukham, Thane Alle. Is it okay? So this is very sweet language, Malayalam, and definitely whoever visit here, he or she must try to develop, because this is how national integration is possible. Man-to-man connection is possible, understanding is possible. Today, in this particular beautiful evening occasion, the main host of this occasion is none other than C&MD, CSL, the very dynamic Madhu Nayarji. We have the presence of Vice Chancellor, Indian Maritime University, Srimati Malini Sankarji, and then Cochin Port Authority Chairman Kashi Viswanathanji, Managing Director Bijingam Port Limited, Srimati Dibba S. Ayarji, respected renowned artist P.V. Ramachandranji, all the officers, employees of Cochin Shipyard Limited, assembled here today, ladies and gentlemen. This occasion is mainly to glorify the outstanding service rendered by the Cochin Shipyard Limited family to the nation. And this kind of service is always remarkable in many sense, from many angles, because this not only inspire the people of the country, but also make the country's position consolidate in the global map of the world. So this is how the journey of winning the world can continue. And I am really delighted that Cochin Shipyard Limited, in the last 50 years of their glorious history, they could able to stand tall all the time, whatever assignment is given to them, whether it is shipbuilding, ship repairs, all kind of modern technology incorporation, and keeping well association with the renowned global leading agencies of the maritime sector. And I believe this is how India will have to make itself self-reliant tomorrow. Atmanirbhar Bharat, to make India self-reliant, will have to grow independently in all the parameters which define the position of a nation and strength of a nation. So I believe this is how, under the dynamic leadership of Honourable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, in the last 10 years, whatever achievement we could able to achieve so far, it is always outstanding, because it is he who has given this idea of skilling India, making India, start up India, stand up India, feed India, Khelo India, all these visionary kind of initiative he has undertaken under his leadership, under his vision. And even in maritime sector, Sagarmala program, Sagarmala scheme, it's very, very interesting. If you make the impartial assessment and do research with depth, you will discover the truth. That is why today I am here, and particularly I was just telling Madhu Nayarji, we will have to make Cochin Shipyard Limited and Cochin one of the global hub for shipbuilding and ship repairs in the 21st century. My most devoted employees, officers present here today, I must congratulate all of you, because Madhu Nayarji all the time telling me high about your contribution, about your sincerity, about your dedication. That is why immediately after budget session I have rushed to this beautiful state, Kerala. God owns country. Kerala is beautiful, from so many aspects. Beautiful society, beautiful culture, beautiful nature, and beautiful behavior. So this society always create an environment where humanity stand tall, beauty stand tall, and whoever visit Kerala, he or she get highly inspired and motivated to make his or her life beautiful and successful. Peace with tranquility, attain the highest happiness of life through the spiritual practice, spiritual journey. So these are all the golden heritage of Kerala. Anyway, today I have prepared a note as a submission how this India in the last 10 years could able to achieve many milestones along with this beautiful institution, CSL. CSL is the pride of the nation, having built and delivered more than 175 vessels, including Madhu Nayarji. If there is any figure exaggerated, please correct me. Okay. Madhu Nayarji, listen. CSL is the pride of the nation, having built and delivered more than 175 vessels, including export of 47 vessels to European and global clients. Is it okay? And undertaken more than 2,500 ship repair projects. The yard has advanced capabilities to construct ship and repair vessels, delivering landmark projects like India's largest double-hull Aframax tankers in the indigenous aircraft carrier, that is INS Vikram. CSS also houses a marine engineering training institute, Vigyan Sagar, supporting maritime skill development. As you all know, this union budget 25-26 has conferred upon the maritime sector of India numerous significant policy measures to boost shipbuilding, ship financing, ship repairs, ship recycling, and creation of shipbuilding cluster and for promotion of inland waterways. Maritime Development Fund has been proposed to be set up with a corpus of 25,000 crores for equity and debt financing. This will stimulate investment in ship acquisition, port development, and maritime infrastructure. This initiative is likely to generate 1.5 lakhs crore in investment by 2030, create thousands of employment opportunity, and will boost private sector participation, reduces foreign dependency, and enhances national maritime security. The revamped shipbuilding financial assistance policy 2.0 will extend direct financial subsidies to Indian shipyards, strengthen domestic shipbuilding capabilities, and reduce dependency on imports. Since this shipbuilding financial assistance policy also includes a component of credit notes for shipbreaking in Indian yards, it will promote the circular economy. The promotion of new shipbuilding clusters of 1 to 1.2 million gross tonnage will help in realizing India's vision of becoming a US 30 trillion economy by 2047. The grant of infrastructure status to large ship would promote ship ownership and shipbuilding in India and place it among the top 5 countries in the space by 2047. Infrastructure status will allow shipping entities to secure funds with easier financial term, longer repayment periods, and lower rates from commercial bank. This will make it easier to buy ships from Indian shipyard and raise Indian ship ownership. Shipbuilding cluster will be facilitated to increase the range, categories, and capacity of ships. This will include additional infrastructure facilities, scaling, and technology to develop the entire ecosystem. The basic custom duty on raw materials. This is very important. The basic custom duty on raw materials, component, consumables, or parts for the manufacture of ship has been extended for another 10 years. The same dispensation has also been extended for ship breaking to make it more competitive. Also, the benefit of existing tonnage tax scheme, which was available only to seagoing ships, has been extended to inland vessels registered under the Indian Vessel Act 2021 and to promote inland water transport in the country. The legislative measures being enacted through the Merchant Shipping Bill 2024 and the Coastal Shipping Bill 2024 will further update the regulatory mechanism as per best global practices and usher in ease of doing business in this sector. Today, here at CSL, we inaugurated the state-of-the-art Pro-Arc CNC plasma cum oxy fuel plate cutting machine. This handles a wide range of materials with unmatched accuracy and durability. It reflects our commitment to self-reliance and technological innovation. I was glad to perform the steel cutting of 2 new Green Tug projects today. We launched the Green Tug Transition Program with the overarching goal of transforming the maritime industry towards a more sustainable. The Panch Karma Sankalp of the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways espouses the adoption of cleaner technologies aimed at decarbonizing the maritime sector. It intends to replace the current harbor tug fleet to more environmentally friendly alternative green tugs in a phased manner. A total of 16 green tugs are planned to be deployed at major Indian ports. CSL is the first company to construct India's first green tug under GTTP. The largest ever dredger, 12,000 cubic meter trailers suction hopper dredger is being constructed in India by CSL. It is a testament to the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat and the Make in India vision. पहली बार के लिए हुई है 12,000. It is the, I believe it is all the time biggest dredgers built in India. Yeah. So this is the milestone this CSL is going to achieve. I am happy to review the progress of this vessel, which is to be launched in July 2025 and delivered by the end of this year. This will add another feeder in the cap of CSL and increase its range of expertise in building vessels of various types, not only for India, but for the entire world. Maritime training and skilling is very important for the creation of talent pool of human resources who are adept with the latest technology in the maritime sector. CSL has successfully conducted 4 bases of upskilling training program training a total of 40 marks seafarers, enhancing practical skill in fitting and welding for maritime operation, aligning with global best practices in ship maintenance, repair, and construction. This creates employment opportunities for youth, strengthening India's global maritime workforce. It is very nice to know that the ASHAP Marine Startup Engagement Program of CSL has committed 5.1 crores to 11 startups spanning domains like deep tech, renewable energy, artificial intelligence, and etc. Over 500 direct and indirect employment opportunities are anticipated to be created. This time around, the budgetary allocation of the Ministry of Port Shipping Waterways has seen an unprecedented 46% rise over the last year. It has risen from 2,377 crores last year to rupees 3,470 crores this year. Also, the fund allocated for assistance to shipbuilding, research and development has also witnessed an increase of 143% from 150 crores last year to rupees 365 crores this year. So these are the important transformation taking place in the country in this particular sector. So now our vision is very clear. What is our targeted destination? By 2047, India wants to be self-reliant, Atmanirbhar, and India wants to become top developed nation in the world. And in this maritime sector, maritime industry, maritime trade, India wants to position itself one of the top 10 maritime nations in the world. So if it is so, if it is to be done practically, then the ecosystem in the country will have to build up with a global standard. So that is why, whether it is legislative transformation or technological incorporation and modernization, mechanization in all the aspects, all the verticals, India is now growing faster. That is why whatever good governance are being put into force, that is the reason why every individual, every citizen of the country got empowered and generated self-confidence to contribute for the overall development, overall growth of the country. That is why India regarded to be the fastest growing economy in the world by none other than the global topmost kind of writers, columnists, and critics in the economic sector. And I believe this is the point where from we got inspired, because our leader, who is the most popular leader in the world at present, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And you have seen his global influence, how India, day by day, becoming a powerhouse globally in all the sectors, whether it is climate action to combat the climate change, whether it is creating an ecosystem to make the people physically, mentally, spiritually fit through International Day of Yoga. In many verticals you have seen, whether there is any geopolitical situation, India's appeal to the globe is always being welcomed by all the sectors. So this is the power of India. Now we must have to realize it deeply. That is why I believe whatever CSL is doing, it is mainly as a follow-up actions to reach to that targeted destination set by Honourable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. With these few words, I again congratulate all of you, and I am confident this whatever quality service you have rendered, Madhu Nair ji and your team, जहाँ टीम स्पिरिट होंगे वो सफल तो बनेंगे, because without teamwork no institution, no nation can grow. That is why सबका साथ सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास सबका प्रयास. That is why Team India. Why Team India? Because we will have to contribute. Every citizen of the country has a role to play in the growth of the nation. And that is why this spirit has come up. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. And this is what in CSL Madhunayar is also doing with his team members. Whether it is employees, technicians, whether it is fitters, welders, electricians, and whether it is officers. Everyone is now joining hands with a very positive spirit and with dedication, devotion, and commitment, honesty, and hard work. And this is what you have been proving yourself, that you are the kind of always for the overall growth of the nation. Nani. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honourable Minister, for your kind words of appreciation, for recognizing our hard work and persistent efforts. We truly hope Kochi will mark its footprint in global maritime landscape, and CSL shall remain truly committed for the same. We also thank you for taking us through the vision drawn out and the transformation foreseen in the maritime sector. On that note, I now request our Chairman and Managing Director to hand over a memento to our Honourable Union Minister as a token of gratitude for his gracious presence here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring our official function to a close. We sincerely thank you all for your generous participation and presence. Let us now rise for the national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayak jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashish Mage Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha Jana Gana Mangala Dayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He.
Kind attention. Refreshments have been arranged for officers at the officers' mess, for employees at the canteen, and for our other colleagues on contract near the parking lot behind the materials department.